Thank you for staying with us. So picture this, you get a call from your family member saying they've been arrested or having some other kind of emergency. Well, would you send them money if they plead for your help? Most people would, but the Better Business Bureau's Nicole Cordero is here to explain the common emergency scam and how to spot it. And it's kind of happening pretty frequently right now. So Nicole, good morning. We appreciate you coming here. Tell us a little bit more about this scam.
This is a pretty crazy scam. So basically you get a call from what you think is your friend or your family member, and they are in a panic and they're asking you for help. They've been arrested or they're in some type of bad situation, and it's usually a call, but it could be a social media message. And the thing is, they're providing really convincing details. They'll know your other family members' names. They'll know what school you go to or where you work. And it's easy to find that stuff actually on social media. So it's quite easier than you would think to really get that information and convince people to send however much money they're asking for.
I'm sure you've seen it, but like the AI videos where they make now, and you actually see the person there. That's scary.
Yes,
it's really scary how they're doing this. So who is typically targeted for these kind of scams?
So anyone can be a target, but we are also calling these grandparent scams because they really do target older adults who, like, their grandchild is calling them and they're saying, I'm arrested, or I just got into a really bad car crash and I need help. I need you to wire money. So they go ahead and they wire hundreds of dollars, and then later they call the actual grandchild, and the whole time they were totally fine. But they're just in a panic, so they go ahead and do whatever they need to do.
And they're not as tech savvy, right?
Absolutely.
So tell us about the new twist that BBB is seeing with these kind of scams.
Yeah, so we mentioned it. In a lot of technology, a lot of AI is being used. So in one case, they can send a mugshot of your family member, and it looks like they're actually in jail. So you are freaking out. There's also voice cloning that we've talked about, and that's where, on social media, if your voice is on a video, they can use that, and scammers can make it say whatever they want on the phone. So it is just really scary, and
it's terrifying.
Yeah, convincing.
Makes you not want to talk. But we're going to keep talking. So any other tips for avoiding emergency scams and where people can report them, of course?
Yeah, absolutely. So just try not to act immediately. You need to kind of do a little bit of research. Even though you're scared, just think it through. Would they actually ask for a wire transfer if they need bail money? Things like that. So just make sure. Gift cards and wire transfers are huge red flags. Cryptocurrency is also a big red flag. You need to do a little bit more research. And please report it to bbb.org/scam tracker so that we know it's actually happening. And
and awareness is definitely key. So I feel like people that are listening, maybe tell your grandparents about this. Let them know that this is happening.
Definitely, and tell them to go to bbb.org and look at our articles.
Great. Well, thank you, Nicole. Thank you.